Let's get it, let's go.
You criticize Trump for calling Kamala Harris nasty, vicious, horrible, and a monster, saying she is simply misunderstood. Trump is right about Kamala Harris. What is it that he's not understanding? She is nasty and vicious and all that. Look how she attacked him. What is he not understanding about that? She's misunderstood.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
She is nasty.
Can I say something? With all due respect, as a conservative, I get it.
What do you mean?
Blind?
Why you see what?
Are you blind?
Am I what?
Blind.
Black?
Blind.
No.
Okay.
So answer that question about Trump. Where is Trump wrong about Kamala?
There's a level of you that I do understand, because you're conservative, that you have a level of intelligence.
No, I'm not smart. I have no intelligence.
Here we go. Here we go. Usually you'll see it with the left and these Kamala supporters. Once they start giving you a compliment, it's about to get real disingenuous, people.
In a minute.
I have no intelligence.
Listen to me. How can you make a statement when a man stands up and he makes fun of the disabled? How can you say that with a man who has groped women and has unfortunately got 38 convicted felons? How can you make a statement like that? Did you not know or watch the news that everyone sees it? So my question is, how do you say that about one person, but yet focus on another who just laughs loud, who's a prosecutor? I think you can't pick and choose your narrative. You have to really receive the truth. And the truth is, everyone has done stuff. Everybody has sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But we don't get to sit in God's seat and judge people. And that's something that I'm not going to do.
I know, but you said this about Trump. You're judging him.
I think
you're judging Trump. How are you able to judge?
Bingo! What a hypocrite. What a hypocrite. You know what I mean? What a hypocrite. And you notice that with a lot of these leftists, the liberals, they are hypocrites. That's the truth of the matter. I mean, I don't know what else to say or how else to say it. I'm not gonna mince my words. Like, no, he's right. She's a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite.
Trump, but not Kamala Harris.
Okay, so let's state the facts. Does Kamala Harris
How are you able to judge Trump but not Kamala Harris?
Does Kamala Harris have 38 convicted felons?
See, you're judging Trump.
No.
You are judging Trump.
It's facts.
How are you able to judge Trump but not you can't judge Kamala?
Okay, let me help you. How do you get 38 convicted felons?
Yeah, you're not answering the question.
But you're not answering the question either.
How are you? So let me ask.
How do you become a felon?
How was Trump wrong about saying that Kamala Harris is nasty, vicious, horrible, and a monster? How was he wrong by that? Where was he wrong about that?
Because you can't throw stones and you live in a glass house.
But you throwing stone at Trump.
I'm giving facts.
And she's throwing stones at Trump. How should she throw stones, but Trump can't stone? Matter of fact, the Great White Hope. How is she able to?
He kills me with that Great White Hope. But I mean, it's a fair question. Kamala Harris, this woman is literally almost had she's kept men from literal black men from being able to get tested and evidence done that would have got them off of death row. The governor had to step in. So I'm just saying, I mean, you can say that Trump has done some bad things. Fair enough. Nobody's perfect, but to sit there and just try to deflect away from how bad or the negativity that is Kamala Harris, it's just asinine to me. I'll never understand it.
Throw them at him, but he can't throw them at her.
But here's the thing.
Answer that for me.
Trump throws them at everybody.
Answer that for me.
He throws them at everybody.
That's not answering the question.
No, I am answering the question.
You're not answering the question.
He throws stones at everybody. He should not do that when he is facing convictions. He should not do that. I'm going to give you my personal. A couple of years ago, when I was a little girl, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
Make a long story short, because you're not answering the question about how is it that Kamala Harris, how is it that
he holding her to the fire?
Kamala Harris, how is it that Kamala Harris is able to throw stones at Trump, but Trump can't throw stones at her?
Trump has been throwing stones before there was a Kamala Harris.
But you're still not answering the question.
Trump, no.
What the hell is so hard about answering the question? I don't understand this. I genuinely don't get it. I don't get it. What's so hard to understand? Why can't you answer the question? Why can't you answer the question? If you just think it's because Trump is not in a position to do it, just say that. But all this dancing that you doing, like, you need to get better at it or something, because it's not working. It's not working. That's why I like Jesse, because he do not let y'all get away with that, man. Kudos to him.
Trump is the one that has.
So let's move on because of time, since you're not going to answer that. Are you supporting?
If you can't take it.
Are you supporting Kamala Harris?
Absolutely.
And you going to vote for her?
100%.
You going to vote for her?
I sure am.
But she support abortion and she's encouraged abortion.
I am going to turn the red states blue, because that's what Black people can do. You may not agree about everything.
You fool. You fool. You fool. And then see, the thing is, then you notice how she just tried to avoid the whole unaliving babies thing. Just saying.
But you sure better agree about this one thing. Trump does not care for the African-American people. And I got a personal, when he had Galleria of Lafayette, see, y'all don't know about that.
Let me ask you this.
Hey, listen to me. Those people, I don't want Black women to model for him. I got my own personal reasons.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, guys, we got a hyena alert. Just saying.
But let me ask.
I grew up in Brooklyn.
Let me ask. How can you support?
There you go. There you go, right there. She just told you. She just confirmed it. There you go.
Support Kamala Harris, knowing that she's out there encouraging women to have abortion, that it's okay to have abortions.
You trying to pull me in a rabbit hole.
What do I mean?
And I'm going to tell you this. You can be bipartisan.
That's a topic. That's a policy. That's important. What do you mean pull you into a rabbit hole? No, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there because you don't want to have a conversation and say something that you know either is gonna make you look bad or not gonna make sense. Like, that's the truth of the matter. I respect people more when they can at least stand on their beliefs. Like, this is just pathetic.
About some things, but you don't have to agree with everything.
Amazing. Do you love the Great White Hope?
Do I love the Great White Hope?
Yes.
No, you do.
No, do you love him?
You do.
Yeah, right. I do, but do you love him?
No, I love everybody.
Do you love the Great White Hope?
No, I don't know what that means. You
Donald
do.
Trump.
No, that's
do you love
Orange Jesus. That's
do you love Donald Trump?
That's your Orange Jesus. That's not mine.
Do you love Donald Trump?
I love everybody.
Do you love Donald Trump?
The Bible said, this is my commandment, that you love everybody. So I love everybody, but there's a difference between, do I like them? I don't like them. Do I love them? Yeah, there's a difference.
So do you love Donald Trump?
I love everybody.
How about Donald Trump?
I love you with your crazy self.
Do you love Donald Trump?
It's crazy because this is such a simple question, and he gets everybody with this one question. It's like they just hear that and then their brain just goes off. Just say yes or no.
I love everybody.
How about Donald Trump?
I love everybody.
Amazing. So do you believe that racism exists?
I do believe that it does.
And what is your proof that racism exists?
DEI hire.
What? What? What did you say?
I do believe that it exists.
And where's your proof that racism exists?
You don't believe that it does. But until somebody can run for an office of color and not have the rhetoric that someone who is not Black have, we have a long way to go.
What is your proof that racism exists?
What? What? She said, because you can't say offices because, you know, you got the Tiffany Henry chick. You got Fulton County as corrupt as they are. You said that doesn't have an opinion that's someone that's non-Black. That's so stupid. This is what I'm talking about, man. These people are idiots.
When I look at Forbes list, when I look at
what about the Forbes list?
When I used to work for Goldman Sachs.
What about Forbes list that racist?
When I used to work for Ralph Lauren, when I was in offices and no one looked like me.
So that's your proof that racism exists?
It's where I live. I know exactly where I live.
But you're still not giving me any proof where racism exists.
Answering the direct question is kicking her butt today. Oh my God.
If you don't believe that it exists, then I would see why you would support the great white hope.
And see, like I said, answering the direct question is kicking her behind. Boy, what did y'all do in school? Jesus Christ.
God said that racism doesn't exist. Is he lying?
Where did he say that? Because I said to you concerning women speakers or preachers or pastor, you said God can do everything, anything. And now you beg to differ. Now you're going back to say God don't say what?
God said that racism does not exist. Is God lying about that?
God says that, but it is the heart of man that's the problem. When you go back to what we first said about humanity, humanity is broken because of humans.
So God said that racism does not exist. Is God lying?
That, but it has nothing to do with the hearts of men.
Is God lying?
We've been given free will.
Is God lying when he says that racism does not exist?
Is God lying when he says he can do all things?
You're not answering the question.
You didn't answer my question.
God said that racism does not exist.
Like I said, she can't answer a direct question to save her life. What the heck, man?
Is God lying?
God said, this is my commandment, that you love one another.
You're not answering the question.
Wait a minute. Let me answer your question.
You're not answering the question. I asked you, is God lying when he said that racism does not exist? Is God lying?
To God, no, he is not a liar.
So if God said racism does not exist, why are you saying that racism exists?
You're so afraid that someone's going to tell you the truth, old man.
What?
The Bible.
You call me old man.
What? 72. Listen to me. Racism does not exist to God, but it definitely exists to man.
What?
We don't want people racist. And truth be told, we can't be racist. Not African Americans.
No, there's no such thing as racism.
Heaven is a big old melting pot full of beautiful, colorful people. If we want a world of color, we must show the world in color.
Let me do this, just for the record. God said that our battle is a spiritual battle. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities. So why are you telling people racism exists when God says it doesn't exist?
Because humanity.
But you're lying to the people.
No.
You're lying to the people.
Racism is very real.
No, it's not.
It is the hearts of man.
It's not real at all.
No.
So let me ask you this.
Jesus, listen, God does not want racism. People do.
It doesn't exist.
So if that's the case, how come the great white hope won't help the African-American people? How come?
What's wrong with the blacks? They keep begging for hope.
African-Americans live in his apartment housing complex in New York. God doesn't
Victim, 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 victim.
What's wrong with the blacks? They keep begging for help. What's wrong with them?
I can't hear you, sweetie.
What's wrong, sweetie? What's wrong with the blacks? They keep begging for help.
Okay. Well, the truth of the matter is, everyone needs help.
What's wrong with the blacks that they keep begging for help?
No, I'm not going to let you do that. White people do too. Asian people do too.
No, Spanish not like everybody, not like the blacks.
No. You can't single out one race, and especially if you're part of it. Because self-hate can't help you. Do you hate yourself?
Self what?
Do you hate yourself?
Do I hate myself?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Well, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's just boys, they get so triggered. They get so triggered, and then just to not even be able to answer a direct question and then be so blatantly hypocritical. It's crazy. This is insane. But make sure you like and subscribe to the platform. Share this video so, you know, algorithm stuff. And yeah, I'll let y'all later.